Hey everyone, it's Morgana Hilra here, aka Jared Shelter. I am standing here in an outfit created mostly, well, actually, the outfit itself is created mostly from, not mostly, all by the Boys of Summer event going on over at Deprived Nation. Now, I totally resisted the urge to do this. I did. I resisted. So, what I've decided to do is instead of naming the store, I'm just going to explain my situation here. Now, I wanted to use a younger looking skin, so I went to this one store that is like famous for their young looking skins. So I went there and I tried on all of the demos. I picked out one that I really, really loved. I got tone 4, okay? Tone 4 is the tone that I always get from the store. Always. Now, um, I figured, okay, so I put on the head. It's an Omega, so of course I attached my Omega HUD and I went through the steps and everything. And the tone 4 did not match any of my tone 4s. And incidentally, tone 4 is not tone 4. Tone 4 is tone 4 for right this second because none of the skins match the head. None of them. Okay, it was tone 4. I double checked, I took pictures, everything. Tone 4 was not tone 4 for any of them except the demo that came with the head. So I tried that on, and sure enough, that tone 4 fits. It works. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. So I thought, okay, even though my skins are not that old, and we're talking within the year, like not even a year, okay? But since they're not that, because they might be quote unquote older, I thought, well, I better check, right? So I decided to buy the Slink physique body, thinking, okay, well, this is perfect because obviously this is going to be updated, right? Because my body's updated. I just went and got it updated. So on with the body. Did it match? No, the tone 4 did not match. I'm like livid about this, but I stayed calm because I figured, okay, I know who the designer is, and they're like, is a good guy. So I sent him a message. And he did exactly what everybody does. Now, I figure, okay, maybe he's just doing the, textbook customer service thing, check this, check this, check this, check this, as though I wouldn't have done that already. But okay, fine. So what I did was I sent him a note card of all the things that I checked. I checked the slink body. I checked the textures to make sure that I wasn't, say, somehow altering the tones. I checked my own body to make sure that the default skin was not being altered in any way. I took off my tattoos once incidentally I thought I had put them back on, but obviously I haven't. But that's fine, whatever. I took off my tattoos. I did everything. I detached and retached my Omega. I reattached my Katawa head. I did everything. I re-clicked the HUD for the skin. I did everything you could possibly imagine, including relogging and clearing my cache. So I come back and I took pictures of all of it, step by step, all the things that I checked, because I find for some reason he thought that maybe I didn't already do this. But fine, fine, he doesn't know. That's fine. So I have sent the note card, and we're going to cross our fingers and hope that, it's dealt with. But I cannot be the only person on Second Life that sees the inconsistencies with this Tone 4. Designers, or sorry, skin creators, designers, whatever. If you're going to make tones for your skins, maybe you should, stick with these tones. So when people buy tone 4, they're getting tone 4 and not tone 4.5.69, 12, whatever. It is important to have consistency with your skins. Okay? Take Les Êtres. They have buttermilk and cotton and all this. But the thing is they're consistent with these skins. Oh my god. I cannot be the only person out there that found the inconsistencies with this tone 4. And I'm sure that it's the same with all the tones because there is no way in hell that tone is different than any of the other tones. Because, like, I swear to God, tone 4 on the new head. Oops. Anyway, tone 4 on the new head or the new plier had to be like tone 6. Seriously, tone 6. Either that or they got the tone 4 wrong. And honestly, it does look wrong. It doesn't look right. But whatever. I took pictures, I sent them, and hopefully it'll be fixed. I don't understand. Like, I mean, I get it. I'm sure that people constantly send them messages for this, that, and everything else. Now, I assumed that they had consistency with their skin because, they sell pliers that are in tone 4. So, of course, I'm going to assume that my tone 4 skin is going to work with my tone 4 pliers. So, I demoed the head for all of you out there that are like, well, maybe you should have tried the demo. I demoed all of their heads. All of their pliers I demoed, and the one that I had chosen was my favorite. Only because it had an extra option as opposed to the first head that I liked of this pick. Tisseril knows what I'm talking about. But I put it on, and the sad point is that they lost sales because of this. All right, like Tisseril was going to buy a head plier from them, and they lost a sale because they don't stick with the tones. Tisseril said, like, if I'm gonna buy a head, I want to be able to know that I'm gonna be able to use it. So what's the point in buying it if I can't use it? So people, stick with your damn tones. Consistency is a key in anything. Don't just say, oh, well, this is the applier for today. It's like, no, you have to have consistency. And I just find it odd that all of my tone 4s are totally different. Like, they're totally different. So I checked the demo that comes with the skin for tone 4, and sure enough, it fit. But I'm not going to spend another 900 lindens after just paying 500 for the applier when I already have tone 4 skins. Because it's, oh my god, people, consistency is a key, and, like, okay, fine. So say that's the way he plays it. Then how come you have slink pliers? Why do you have pliers at all if you're not going to have consistency? Holy concept, people. And we checked. It's not like he had like pliers underneath the skin pliers for the head that say, oh, tone 4 for this skin. No, it was tone 4 for everybody, and it's pretty much, if you get it and you don't like it, you're shit out of luck. I hate that. Alright, so guys, sorry about the clipping here. There's nothing I can do about that. If I clip it one more time on the signature body, half the arm disappears. Here, I'll even prove it to you. I'm so mad right now. I really am. Mainly because I really wanted to wear that skin today. That was the whole point on going out and buying it, was to be able to wear it. Duh, right? Have any of you ever run into problems like that? Ooh, look at that. I didn't even realize that wasn't showing. Have you ever run into issues like that where the appliers don't actually match? Alright, so here. See what I mean? If I clip it that one time, they really need to fix that because, whatever. Here, I'll clip it for now. I just don't like that. That's just, whatever. Anyway, so there's the outfit. The shirt is from I can't even pronounce it. Cicade. I've got an arrowhead necklace, and this is from. Let's take a look, see, shall we? Yeah, I'm showing my arrow, my thingy on, but it's not on. Oh, the little bat. Um, Legal Insanity. Are my pants. That's funny. Um, my ring is from Oxide, and I forgot to put it in place, so you guys get to see me do this. I was getting stressed out trying to change the textures. So guys and girls that pick up this ring, make sure that you touch the ring before you play with your HUD. Yeah, trust me. I think it activates the ring or something. This down here is from Diamante, and it's a hoverboard. Well, not a hoverboard. It's got a wheel there, but it's like one of those balance boards or whatever you call it. It's almost like surfing, if you ask me. And then, of course, I've got my skin from L'Etre. Hero. Hi. I believe it's Ian. I could be wrong. I've just been so flustered with everything going on. The hair is from Tableau Vivant. And my ears, of course, are from Mandala. I don't really go elf on Jared very often, but I figured I would today. All right, so there's the look of the day for all you boys out there. And I'm going to take the picture now. I figured I'd come to Hazard and do the photo here. If I aim it perfectly, then you won't see too much cutting. And you watch me crash. That'd be funny. All right, so there's that. And we'll just take that picture. Woohoo. All right, so that's my post for today and my massive gripe about this Tone 4 business. And anyone out there that's had issues with pliers, please leave a comment. I want to know your experiences too, and if the designer fixed it, or if they replaced it, or I've already looked at all of my options and none of them work, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know why creators screw around like that, why they don't just have consistency. But hey, I mean, who am I to complain, right? I'm just a customer. I'm nobody important. And a blogger on top of that. It's scary. I just want what I purchased. I purchased Tone 4, and Tone 4 is not working with any of the skins. Was something updated? Did somebody do an update and not inform anybody? I don't have a clue what's going on. And I don't know. I mean, say my HUD's out of date for my Slink body. That doesn't explain why the default skins are not working. So it's not on my end, it's on your end, and it's your job to fix it, not mine. But hey, if you want to lose a customer, by all means, just do that. You've already lost one, so, I'm sure that if it gets fixed, then Tisrael will go back and buy it. However, if it's not working for Jared, why in the hell would Tisrael spend his money? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's my post for you boys out there. Make sure you stop by the Boys of Summer, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to be coming back much later to do my hair fair photos on Morgana because it is so hot. I am not going to sit in this heat and blog hair fair stuff. So I'll come back much later after I've had a rest again, which is funny because I've been sleeping all day. And we'll see how things go. Okay? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and my blog. Also, if you check on YouTube down at the bottom, all my social media is there. Come stalk me if you wish. Also, people that are sending random requests, please join my social media and get to know me first, and then I will discuss adding you in SL. If that's possible, please go that way. I'd rather get to know somebody before I go and add them to my friends list. Believe me, it's an ever-growing friends list, so I do add people. It's just I take my time. All right, so get ready for the hair fair, blogging hair fair part 2 is coming up later tonight, and I guess that's it for now. All right. Sorry this post took a couple days late. It's just I really wanted to use that skin. That's why I bought it. But, it didn't work out that way. So, let Trey, up you come. All right. See you guys soon. Peace.